What is going on, guys? It's your boy. Let's get some Duke going. I just gotta pull up my chat and change the stream title quick. Am I spelling Araxxor right? It's a double X. Okay, nice. Let's get it on. Lotfy, what's going on, brother? Good morning, good morning. Nice shirt, hey, thank you, Lucky. Picked this puppy up at a thrift store. Cheeky little find. Let's see if today is the day for the Duke pit. Please have your plugins. Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure how to export all of my plugins. But for thralls, you're gonna have to. You'll need a better NPC highlight, and then you'll also need what is it? Entity hider. So you use Entity Hider for turning off thralls. So you hide thralls with Entity Hider, and then use better NPC Highlight for highlighting the thralls. So you get a nice outline on them. If you look up on Google, you'll be able to get the exact IDs for each of the thralls. And then that's how you do it, but it takes a couple of minutes to set up. It'll do not bad, but prep can suck it. Yeah, prep is definitely a little poopy, but it's not too bad. At least you get 4 kills at a time. Export profile. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to look into that. Are you in the clan Discord? I don't recognize your YouTube name to RSN. Yeah, I always get hit by those shadows as well. Luckily, I actually didn't get hit this time. But typically, I just run across and don't even, like, stop or anything. Gold mine on Discord. Okay, I got you, brother. I got you. Let me see here. Add friend. Global mind. Oops. Okay, I sent you a request. Yeah, I can toss you, I'll look it up after stream and then I'll send you my settings. Hopefully that works out. You might have to download a couple of plugins, but yeah, I'm not sure how the import function works. If it just copies everything or, oh no, we got auto retaliate on. Oh, 00 on the BGS too. Got hit 3 times. Oh, I've had a couple of those for sure. Definitely eats into your supplies. Yeah, no worries, man. I won't be able to do it until after stream anyways, so just send me a quick DM and then I'll remember to do it. I should also make a video on plugin settings. Mithril ore. Find it hard to believe that people get 99 agility. 99 agility is not too bad. There's a couple of options that are like, yeah, it takes really long. Like if you do rooftop agility, like 90 to 99 at the Arduin, excuse me, at the Arduin course is gonna take you quite some time, but it's pretty relaxed. Like rooftop agility's somewhat relaxing, so as long as you have that persistence and just do something every single day, you'll get it after a matter of time. Empty nest, brother, what's going on? Good morning, man. Ouch. Hope you're good, champ. Hey, thank you, brother. Hope you're doing well too, man. It's always nice to see you. My Discord should just be MrBabyHandsome. How's the grind going? It's been well, man. It's been well. We just woke up like 20 minutes ago, so a little sleepy. Slept in a little bit longer than I usually do. But yeah, we're just doing a quick little Duke run, and then we're gonna head on over to Araxxor. We got I think like 100 something-ish Araxxor kills left on task. We also picked up a Griffin task, so we'll do that AFK later after the stream. And then we green logged our Tsar log AFK this week. We got all of the Tsar collection logs. So it's been going good. Cheeky little green log, and we continue on with the grinds. Hey, easy clue. Hey, Jay Blake, what's going on, brother? Global Mind 0934K, I got you. I sent it out, that should come through. I play full screen or just a smaller client? I play a smaller client, but I play it on stretched mode. So I played the Fixed Classic. So Fixed Classic is usually a really small client. It's like the OG client. But I use a plugin that stretches it out. So it covers like half of my monitor. Who told you that you were handsome? Because they weren't lying? That's hilarious. Thank you, Kodiak. Nah, the name is meant to kind of commemorate. I don't know if that's the right word. Commemorate. In memory of our cat. We used to have a big black cat, and I would call him MrBabyHandsome. That was his nickname. But that's kind of where the name came from. I don't really, I don't know. It's kind of weird to like call myself handsome. Call you Nest? Okay, sounds good, Nest. I got you, brother. Okay, I missed a couple of chats on TikTok here. Ostracized Penguin. Did you give yourself the username or someone else? Oh yeah, I think I just covered that. Yeah, it was the name of our black. We had a big fluffy black cat. I'm naked right now. What's going on, Preston? What boss is that? It's Duke Suckless. Desert Treasure 2 boss. Chipmunk, yay. Thank you for the follow, brother. Cool seeing you at Next the other day. Oh, okay, that's you. Nice. That's awesome, Matthew. Nice to see you as well, man. Yeah, I was a little AFK. It took me a little while to respond there, and I noticed your chat. About 3 times the drop rate for unique. Hopefully your luck is a bit better. Hey, thank you, man. Finger gun in the mirror saying I'm handsome. That's crazy. I definitely don't do that. That's pretty funny though. Maybe I do. Who knows? Who knows? My ex-wife had a BBC too. Got so much in common. That's crazy. Jeez. How much farm XP we got? We got 22.8 mil. We got the pet roughly 22 something mil. And then hasn't really gone back. Hey Matt, you swapped over to the Twitch. It's cool seeing you at Next yesterday as I was watching the Krieg got it pulled up on you. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, it was nice seeing you. I'm not sure if you heard me earlier in the TikTok, but yeah, it was nice seeing you at Next as well. I didn't know that was you. That's cool to make the connection there. $95 mil XP, damn. Do you have the pet yet? Or what are you going for? Do you just like doing the daily runs? Got that farming tism. 200 mil, ah, okay, nice. 200 mil farming, but not 99 agility, that's... You gotta get max, brother. I respect it though. Farming's one of my favorite skills. That's probably my favorite 99. I liked having a daily farm run. Doing all the tree seeds and herbs and whatnot. Are you guys pumped for some leagues? Oh my goodness, why am I going back? Forget you're on Twitch too. I can watch Twitch and answer some other stuff on my phone. Hey, there you go. Yeah, sometimes it sucks having the stream on your phone, and then you can't really interact with other messages and stuff. What areas are you going to go for? Range build and Barbarian Gathering? Very nice. I was also thinking a range build, maybe doing like a crossbow build with two-handers. And then trying the blind bag. But people were saying that blind bag technically isn't that great DPS. Like it doesn't proc as often as you'd think it would. So I don't know. I have to look into it. Yeah, range looks really strong. There's so many areas with echo range items. I'm kind of stuck between doing like... I want to do wilderness to get the crossbow from KBD. And it also just seems really fun bouncing between all the different bosses. But... I also want to pick up Asgarnia, and I think Taranwin and a raid area is definitely a must pick up. Taranwin with Larcenous just completely solves 50 mil crafting, 50 mil thieving, and 50 mil, what else was it? Smithing. So you get 3 skills solved in Taranwin. Zaya Taranwin as Yarnia. Nice. Thought of Moritania, but I want to max and feel like Mori doesn't offer much. Yeah, that's true. Mori doesn't really have too many other options. Mori's mostly for if you want to grind out the mega rares really quick. Tobs are just so fast. And guaranteed purple is like, you'll probably be able to do like a hard mode Tob every 10-15 minutes. Best melee run for leagues? Yeah, it's hard to say with the combat masteries. There's so many different combat masteries. So it's like you got to look into spec weps and all the different builds. Asgardia is going to be pretty goated because you're going to have Nex so that you can get Torva. But, yeah, I don't know. Doing Duke for something specific? Yeah, we're just looking for the pet. We've got everything else. Killing next solo? Yeah, it's not going to be hard. You're going to have so much sustain and so much damage by the time you get to next that killing next solo is going to be super easy. I wouldn't even worry about that task. Oops. Three eyes before 1000 KC? Damn. That's insane. I just got my third eye like recently and I'm 2700 KC. But I've gotten 3 vestiges too, so. We got our first vestige actually at 1300 KC, so. It's coming, man. You'll see it soon. That's a long kill. Got 2 raindrops. Duke, how close my Vestige? Vestige should be your next drop once you hit the ring table. So you do 1 ring drop, then it's 2 ring drops, and then it's the Vestige. So you're really close. Definitely not making 3 Soul Reaper axes. Yeah, that's fair. Unless you get spooned at the other bosses. Favorite DT2 boss? I thought I would like Duke because I like Bard, but not a big fan. Yeah, Duke's a lot slower than Bard. There's not really much... it's not really exciting doing Duke, you know? Bard, you're constantly having to focus and like deal with the mechanics and the axes. Whereas Duke, it's the same thing over and over again. Plus you gotta do the prep phase. But yeah, favorite DT2 boss? Yeah, I'd probably say Bard. Bard's a lot of fun. I didn't really like Leviathan and Whisper too much. If you went melee and unlocked the extra tiles for melee, it would be crazy. Yeah, I want to do melee this leagues, but hey, thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate the follow, brother. Yeah, I wanted to do melee this leagues because I did range last leagues and then I did mage the first leagues. So I wanted to switch it up, but I guess we have 3 rerolls, so I could technically go a melee build, see if I like it, and then swap it out if I don't. Oh, dragon plate legs, let's go. That is a beautiful drop. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning like the same route that you're going. Zaya, Asgarnia, and Tehran. Tehran has so many good solves for rushing dragon rank. Zaya's got the mega weapons, and still Wavy wants to go Zaya as well, so I kind of want to follow him and do raids with him. Then you got Dragon Claws, which is going to be really good for like the melee spec build. You got the Elder Maul as well for the blind bag build. Asgarnia is going to give you full turbo. As well as all the God Swords. So... Bonding the alts? Yeah, that would make sense too. Get experience leagues while also getting gains on the main. Levy isn't too bad if you got a ZCB. Yeah, I did Levy recently with ZCB. It isn't too bad, as well as if you have, what's it called? the web weaver bow for speccing at the end. Makes the enrage phase basically free, but something about the boss though, I just didn't really like grinding it. When are we going to see the Blorva grinds? When we get Torva. I currently don't have Torva, and yeah, Torva's not really used that many places other than the helm at like Tob. So it's not a big priority for me. We'll have to do it for Grandmaster anyways at some point, so I'll probably do it once we get Torva, and then probably after Radiant Oathplate. I want to get Radiant Oathplate first, as well as, excuse me, as well as the White Rancor. Do I use Awakener's Orbs? No, I haven't used the Awakener's Orbs. Haven't tried doing the grinds yet. Yeah, Torva definitely tanked after Oathplate came out. And Oathplate is just best in slot now at a lot of places. Just got 330 KC Vestige. Yeah, let's go, man. What KC we're at now? We're at 2727. Yeah, big rats on the Vestige, man. That's sick. Good luck, good luck. Hey, thank you, Altort. You as well, brother. $5.6K, no beef. Yo, what the heck? Just a mind game, yeah. Gotta chip at it slowly. That's crazy, though. Yeah, I hope you see it soon, man. $2.8K KC is crazy too. That sucks. You gotta stay for 10K KC now. Just to round it out. Friend gave you blood fury? That's nice. Hey, dragon arrow tips. Nice. Ending off the trip with some nice GP. Okay, let's go in bank. And we're going to start doing some Araxxor. We got a nice Araxxor task. We're sacrificing the loot to try and see the pet so that we can get the white Rancor finally unlocked. If we get the white Rancor, then we'll be heading over to doing the Radiant Oath plate grind. Let's deposit all of this. Let's get our Araxxor gear out. Gotta get some more extended anti-venoms. Okay, we should be good to go. Just got Kraken pet over rates. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm over rate on Kraken pet. Still don't have it. At least Kraken's like super AFK, which is nice. Yeah, so it's going to be a nice upgrade. Ballista? No, I use Noxious Halley. You can control click to walk towards him. And then by control clicking, it always keeps the additional tile. Heavy Ballista works too, but I always prefer the Noxious Halley. No pet this KC? Nah, not yet. Green log at 800 KC. Very nice, man. Let's go. Yeah, we're still we're sacrificing our loot. We started sacrificing at 1943 kill count. That's when we got the jar. So we just need the pet for green log. So we're almost at 400 sacrifices. There's only 1/5 of the way to rate. Oh, we should have been pretty close before that. You just have beef with the heavy bliss at this point. Heavy frame win. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh man, don't remind me. I actually don't mind grinding demonics. Demonics are actually really fun. I love like how engaging it is, like with all the prayer switches, gear switches. But yeah, it's just crazy how many monkey tails we have now. But no, I don't mind the heavy ballista. I just prefer the noxious alley. It's a one-way switch. We don't have to worry about putting on rigor. Oh, we gotta step out. Destroying loot, crazy. I'm here for the loot. I get so mad at all the hours there. Yeah, it's pretty rough destroying the loot for sure. We're 1 out of 3 for our next tally as well, which kind of sucks, but I just want to save the time for the pet. If we can get the pet 2 times faster by destroying the loot, then I'm all for it. $5.2k KC, only 5 fangs. Damn, that's crazy. I think I had like 3 by the time I got to 800 KC. I got mega spooned on fangs, but then I haven't seen one for, I think, since. Pink Essence, hey, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate you. Green log is under 500 KC. Yo, that's insane. Figurettes, man. How am I getting so many Araxxor tasks? I'm just doing a lot of tasks at Duradel. Araxxor has a pretty heavy weight at Duradel. It's like a 10 weight, which I think is like one of the highest. And we're just doing a ton of tasks, so we're bound to see it. Kusta, yo, what's going on, man? Haven't seen you live this late in the midst. We're always live around this time. Just gotta hop on. It's early for us. It's 6:44 a.m. right now. We're on the West Coast. I'm assuming you're probably over in Europe, or where are you from, Kusta? My first took 2k KC, damn. Would spider tasks be easier to do Araxxor? You could get spider tasks, but you have to be doing a ton of tutorial skipping, and you also don't get assigned a ton of tutorial or a ton of spider kills per task. Max is like 30, so you're constantly going to be skipping. It's not worth it. You get your pots and specs to be in one row. Mine are double stacked. I'm not too sure what you mean. I'm Eastern Time Zone. Just have missed the streams. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, we typically start streaming around 9 a.m. Eastern Time, so it's kind of like right when people start work. Was the pirate update out? I'm not too sure. I think they just teased it. They're probably going to have to pull it first, but not for another couple of months, I'm assuming. Especially with the leaks coming out. What's your job, bro? I do software sales. I do that full time. Ice quartz from Duke. Rough. Hopefully something else soon, man. The stuff above your chat bar. Oh, these, that is a plugin. I can't remember what it's called. Boost, maybe? Boost information? No. Timers? I think it's timers. Timers and buffs is what it's called. My full-time streamer? Nah, we just do streaming part-time, but we want to become full-time streamers at some point, so just a matter of time. What type of software? It's a legal software for attorneys. They use it to help them manage their cases, their billing, client intake, that sort of thing. I just got into sales like naturally. Jay Carroll, hey, thank you for the follow on the live. Oh shit. This is a little spicy here. Do I wear that shirt on my sales calls? If I'm ever on Zoom, then I try to hide the bottom part. So no, I don't make sure it's not on there. I used to stream later in the morning though, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, so this is like, I just started my stream like 40 minutes ago. So I still got about 2 hours left of streaming before I gotta hop off for work. So yeah, sometimes I'm on like later for sure. Baron Pet or Blue Jays World Series win? Which comes first? Ah, Baron Pet, 100%. Unfortunately. They were so close last year, man. Well, Chi, what's going on, man? How you doing? Getting it this year? I hope so, man. I hope so. I don't watch like too much baseball, to be honest, so I don't know if the team's still like, they're still as good as last year. Like, are they still pretty good, or how have they been doing in the regular season? Plus Baron Pet, hey, thank you. Scythe trivializes this fight. Yeah, 100%. Scythe just absolutely slaps you. So much damage. Yeah, we've kind of gotten to the later stages of the game where most of our long grinds, especially for Slayer, are just pet grinds. So definitely slows down the clogs quite a bit. Oh, excuse me. But that also makes it so that we get a nice little dopamine spike when we do hit these big drops. Really want to get this pet out of the way, though. I don't really want to do much Araxxor anymore, as we're not making any money doing Araxxor. We're losing money every single trip. And it also lets us make the whites Rancor, which is going to look really nice. And then we could do the Radiant Oath Plate grind. Hardcore Iron Man when? Like probably mid next year. Me and Wavy are going to do a group hardcore. Okay, we got a bank. Austin Shots. Hey, thank you for the follow on the live, man. Wise old noob gang. What's going on, brother? OSRS John pulled the missile protector last night. 524 searches. Yo, let's go, man. That is one of my favorite pets. I love the Abyssal Protector. Something about it just looks very, like nostalgic OSRS. All the little creatures in the abyss. Okay, we are potted back up. Let's get back out of there. Yeah, I really want to do an Iron Man or a hardcore Iron Man, but I'm also just so deep into the main grind, and there's so many fun grinds left. I definitely want to hit at least 1,500 clogs and then push for 1,600 on this account. But yeah, I would probably just do the hardcore on a group hardcore with Wavy. Maybe in the future I'll do like a solo series, but for now, I'm going to save that for a group. Planning on streaming leagues? Yeah, 100%. I'll try and stream it the morning it releases. I'm going to be going like a different build than I would have originally planned. And I'm just going to focus on getting dragon rank as soon as possible. I'm having so much fun in the main game right now. I just kind of want to get the dragon rank out of the way and then go back to main game. So I'm thinking of going like, let me pull up my prep thing. I'm thinking of going like Asgarnia, Kurend. Oops, I gotta eat something. But yeah, Asgarnia, Kurend, and what was my last one? Tehran. And I'll probably go Abundance into Woodsman. Let me see what else is there. Abundance, Woodsman. I'm kind of leaning on Evil Eye over Map of Alacrity. Map of Alacrity has way more teleports, but Evil Eye just kind of has a nice solve for getting to all the different bosses, especially for Asgarnia. And then fourth slots, Transmutation is just broken. Definitely going Transmutation. And then Larcenist to solve smithing, crafting, and thieving. in Tehran with the crystal teleport seeds. You can break those down for crystal shards and then get all of those 50 mils pretty quick. Culling Spree for Slayer, reloaded into probably Endless Harvest so I can AFK. Oops. Where am I going? Ah. And then minion for our last relic. I just don't know what to do with the combat masteries. There's so many combat masteries. The tree is just insane. Am I still searching for Duke Pet? Yeah, we are. We're at 27 something, Casey. I can pull it up. I think it's still in the chat here. Duke kill count 2730. We ended off today. We're just doing one trip per day until we see it. So it'll come at some point. Elder Maul hitting is so satisfying. Yeah, that little clink. Always nice seeing that pop off. Especially when you get a big hit. Hey, thanks for watching the stream, yeah? Let us know if you want an invite into the clan or if you just want to chill as a guest. Always welcome to join anytime. Transmutation does seem pretty broken for solving a lot, but reloaded into clues for massive points just feels bad at the same time. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to reload into the conniving clues. I think clues, like the conniving clues is nice, but like realistically, the like only perks of conniving clues is like, yeah, you're going to get the teleports from finishing your clues so that you'll be able to solve other clues faster. But those teleports probably are only going to save you like maybe like 30 seconds per step. It's already going to be pretty quick going around to the clues for your area. Clues from creatures and implink jars have a drop rate of 1 in 15. That's just going to give you way too much of a surplus of clues. Like you're going to have way too many clues than you're going to even complete. So by the time you finish all the tasks for clues, like that one's just going to be, it's not really going to be worth anything. Clue vessels from skilling, that's also like you're already going to have so many clues stacked up. And then lowest possible number of steps is nice. So that saves you some time for sure, but that's only like what, a couple of minutes per clue. So long term, it's not saving you that much time as a relic. And then the emote, fallow, and Charlie steps no longer have item requirements. If you don't pick, what is it, Kandarin, then you're not going to get, or I think it might be Fremenic that fallow is located. Might be Kandarin, I don't know. I don't know what the border is for fallow. But yeah, if you don't go Fremenic or Kandarin to unlock fallow, then that's just useless. The emote steps are nice. Hey. Spiky, you beast. Appreciate you, brother. Cheeky 8-month sub. Appreciate you, man. Love you, Spiky. But yeah, so like the clue relic doesn't seem like too crazy. I personally wouldn't reload into the clue relic unless there's like so many tasks for clues. Wish there might be. Like the clue scroll or like there's always going to be clue scroll tasks for completing like 10, 25, 50 clues for each tier. And then also the collection log tasks is going to be pretty nice for that relic. But I'd personally go Abundance and then reload into Harvest. Harvest is just so strong for AFK. Chicken Nuggets, what's going on, man? Loved your gardenings of the Rift combination runes. God, it was perfect for me. Hey, glad to hear that, man. Thank you. How is this boss compared to Sarachnis? A lot harder for sure. Sarachnis is pretty AFK, whereas this boss you have to pay attention to the mechanics and dodge a bunch more stuff. You also need a really high Slayer level to unlock it. Riyadh, hey, just joined your client chats. Nice. Nice to see you in there, man. Yeah, feel free. Oh, sure, I'd love to join. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, after this trip, I can meet you at GE. Yeah, I wonder what they're going to release today for leagues. I'm really hoping they drop a couple more relics, at least like 2. I know Sunday they mentioned they're going to go over all of the Echo items, I think with Skritic or one of the streamers. Watch your Whisper, I'm trying to learn that now for my 3rd piece for Soul Reaper. Yeah, Wisp is a tough one for sure. Hopefully you get a nice spoon on the Soul Reaper piece. It's nice that it's only like a 1 in 500 or something. It's like one of the lowest rate ones. But yeah, I personally didn't like Whisper. Shadow makes it a lot easier, but yeah, the enraged phase and all the different special attacks and whatnot get pretty annoying. Enrage is the only bit getting me thinking about the wrong side when you going into that part. So yeah, I personally wouldn't worry about the markers. I would just run around in a circle. As long as you're constantly running, then you shouldn't get hit by anything. That's kind of the easier way to deal with it instead of like dealing with the markers. And if you're using a shadow, then the markers are a lot harder to use because then you're off cycle for your attacks. When I swapped to the shadow, I just ended up starting like to run around instead of using the markers. What do you think about a Raids Mega Rare being a potion that increases your attack speed by 1 tick for 10 minutes? That would be broken. And then is the potion like 1-time use, 4-time use, or... I just think it would be too strong. It would make all the Mega Rare weapons into 4-tick. Blowpipe into what, 2-tick? I think it just would be too strong. Yeah, blowpipe with that would be insane. I think it's a cool idea, but I think it's just too broken. I think for the mega rare, they're either going to do a crush weapon, which I personally don't really like. I kind of wish they just made it so that it's like only Scythe, T-Bow, and Shadow are the weapons. I was kind of hoping they would make like a shield and then make it into like kind of like a tank meta for the raid. So that like having a high defense bonus person on certain mechanics, like maybe you have to swap into like a shield to increase your defenses for specific parts of a boss fight for the raid, would be kind of cool. And then it makes it so that some of the rewards can be focused towards like increasing defense. But yeah, I don't know, they're probably going to do a crush weapon. Do I really only want those 3 weapons forever? Yeah, that's a good point, but yeah, I don't know. It's tough to say. I think some areas that they can definitely, whoops, we hit by that. Some areas they can definitely improve is going to be a double ring slot. So I think they can definitely add a ring so that you can have 2 rings equipped at a time. I think that should be one of the rewards from Raids 4 for sure. So you like read a scroll and then it unlocks a secondary ring slot. I don't think that would be too overpowered. Everyone would just start camping Lightbearer plus like Altor or whatever else they wanted. Also, Riyadh, I'll meet you at the GE now if you're available. Is Araxxor a wildy boss? No, it's located in Mauritania. Let's see where you have 603. Yeah, I'll be at GE, or I can come to you wherever you're at if it's not easy to get you. Someone said about belt slots. Ooh, that would be kind of cool. You can get another slot right here for belts. Then you'd have to release like a bunch of new bosses that had different belts. And then it might kind of look a little funky. I don't know. I think for sure they can do another ring slots. They could do something with the blessings. There's not really many options for blessings. Like you get the best in slot blessing from achievement diaries. I think they definitely need to bring in a blessing that gives either some type of bonuses, like +1 range, melee, and mage strength, or maybe just some accuracy, or I don't know, some other feature. Some community inspired seemed interesting, like a flail that can hit 2 tiles in front of you, higher damage at the 2 tile, but half in the tile in front of you directly. That'd be kind of cool. I like that. Can't Guardian, yo, let's go, man. I like the setup, man. Oh, you got to turn on accept aid. Or else it won't let me. All right, there we go. Welcome, brother. Okay, I'm back to Araxxor, but yeah, it was nice meeting up with you, man. I'm glad that you're in the clan. Excited to see what you get up to. We've got all of the notifications on, so whenever you get drops or XP stuff, it'll pop up. Slayer A, very nice. Yeah, I'll be looking out for your drops in the clan. Okay, I think this is a... oh, it is a West Coast world. Okay, nice. We'll stay on this world then. Yeah, I saw another couple of interesting community-inspired rewards. Someone said like a buff to the Void Knight robes, which would make sense. It's like Gothics related. Other people were saying like an elemental robe set, since we already have like Virtus. What am I doing? I gotta attack this guy. Just sapping. What's going on, cutie? How you doing, brother? Okay, so we're at 23:32. Quick kill. 105, damn. Oh, I just want to see this pet. Pretty tired of doing Araxxor. Got the scythe. My bank is trying right now. Ah, it's gonna be worth it though, man. It's gonna be worth it. So many bosses you can grind now to get your bank back up. Trying to envision myself getting the pet every single time I loot. Like prepping myself to see it. Still no luck on the pets? No, not yet. No pet at Araxxor or Duke. It'll come though, it'll come. We also have a Griffin task, which will be AFKing later. Hopefully we can get the Bell's Folly or a collection log slot there. I think we're like 400 something KC in, and we haven't seen any uniques yet at Griffin. What is the best moneymaker ATM? Not bossing, trying to get back into the game. I could look that up for you in a sec. Let me look at a moneymaker. Whoops. Shit. you look up money making guide on Wiki, it should pop up a ton of different options. Do 100%? I know he's asking for not bossing. So yeah, let me see. Oh, wait a second to loot this. So not bossing, the best money maker is going to be smithing oathplate armor. Apparently, it's 6 mil per hour, but you need 83 smithing. What else we got? Creating crystal keys has no requirements, and it's 4.5 mil per hour. So you buy the tooth halves and the loop halves, and you sell them back. Any thoughts or hopes that Raids 4 is going to be like? I feel like it's going to be a hit or a miss. Well, they said they're going to be making it very similar to Theater of Blood, and Theater of Blood is considered like the best raid ever made, which I personally agree. It's super fun. You just bounce back and forth between bosses. So the fact that they're not going to have any like puzzle rooms is going to be really nice. And I doubt they're going to make any bosses or any of the rooms feel like the fights are annoying. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I think it's going to be a big hit. Never heard of that. Stopped playing like 5 years ago. Crystal Keys it is. Thanks, man. Hey, yeah, no worries, man. Let me know if that works out for you. If not, I'd recommend looking up the money-making guide on Wiki and then just scroll down through it. And let's see. Pickpocketing elves is another 4.1 mil per hour, but you need 85 thieving. What other? Cutting raw marlin makes 3.8 mil, but you need 90 plus cooking. That's deep sea trawling for marlin is 3 mil per hour, but that's really high requirements. Cutting yellowfin 99, cooking is recommended. It's another pretty high requirement. Pickpocketing buyers 82 plus thieving. So yeah, you're gonna have quite a bit of degriming Irrit leaves is 2 mil per hour, 50 herblore. Oh, you need 70 magic as well. Creating Eternal Glory, that's another one, but it's kind of risky. So it has a lot of different options that make pretty decent money. I would just check the wiki page for it. I'm an Iron Man. Catching marlin sucks. 14-hour session, only got 210 marlin. Dang, you must be doing something off. You should be getting a lot more marlin than that in 14 hours. Should be getting about 210 marlin per hour. But yeah, Raids 4, super excited for that to release. I'm curious when they're gonna submit a couple of options for rewards and stuff. I personally don't want to see a mega rare crush weapon. It's gonna devalue the scythe, and then it's gonna feel kind of weird, like choosing between the scythe or the crush weapon for melee. I think it'd be cool to have best in slots shield slot. So it would be better than the Avernic, better than Illness is ward, fortified, and better than the Twisted Buckler. So make it like best in slot for all combat styles. And like a really good defenses. I think that would make the most sense. So one-handed weapons aren't like busted right now, so something a little bit better than the Avernic wouldn't be too big of a like a game-breaking item. Same with the ward. It would kind of buff the one-handed staffs. And then crossbows would get a buff, which I think would be nice. Crush is way too niche to devalue this scythe, I think. Yeah, that's true. But that's like another reason. It's like it's also too niche, so that like it would just, I don't know, the mega rare wouldn't really be that great. Because then like you're only using it within the raid. Phasanis, Araxxor, Sarachnis. Whereas the site's already really good at those areas, so it's like, I don't know, you can't make it that much better or else it's going to just be so OP at all these other bosses. So it's probably going to be a similar DPS. But then it's like, I don't know, it doesn't really make itself into its own like category of mega rare. You want a mega rare to feel like it's drastically better than the last upgrade. Raven De Bruyne, why no drops? We're doing the sacrifice method, or the sacrifice option. When you kill Araxor, you can either choose to get drops, or you can sacrifice your loot for a double chance at the pet. I don't have the pet yet. The pet's our last collection log here for green log, so I'm choosing to save the time as opposed to making the money. So the pet rate is 1 in 3,000 if you're getting the loot. And then it's a 1 in 1,500 if you're sacrificing. So the amount of time we save getting 1,500 kills is going to be pretty massive. That only factors in if you obviously hit the rate. So we'll see what happens, but I think sacrificing the loot's the way to go. We'll be making a ton of money anyways in the future, getting all the clogs for like raids and whatnot, so we're already almost close to max gear. We only need like 2.5 bill left. So losing out on a bit of money here just to save time in the long run, I think is worth it. I gotta take a little dump. I'll be right back, guys. Hey, Matthew Willie, let's go. Gold pets in the chats. Big rats, brother. See if we can get back-to-back pet right here. Ah, nothing. What items left to buy? So we have full Torva, full Inquisitors. What else? All the ring drops. All the rings, I should say. Venator bow. God swords. Zerite band braces. What else? Spirit shields. Elysian's not really too big of a deal, so I'm probably not gonna get the Elysian, but yeah, quite a bit of stuff left. Probably like 2.5 bill left. Nib incoming? Oh man, I hope so. We still got like an hour left on stream, so let's see what happens. Oh no, we're dead. I clicked on his little pinky toe instead of clicking through. Shit. Let's go grab her stuff quick. What's the KC? Let me check in a second here. At 2340 Araxxor KC. We got everything except for the pets. And we've harvested the last 400 kills. So we did 1943 kills getting loot, and now we've done the last 400. Going for the double rate for pet. Yeah, we're technically not dry yet. I think 1943. I gotta do the calculations for let me do it quick and see what the rate would be. How many KC per trip? I'm not too sure. I haven't really paid attention to it. Probably like 5 to 10. Let me see what the rate would be. Oops.
Yeah, I need 529 KC at the double rate to hit. Rate for pet. So yeah, we're technically not drive for pet yet. Hopefully we see that before. Hopefully we see it before then though. Yeah, Scythe absolutely slaps here. Does so much damage. Hopefully you'll see a Scythe soon, man. Did you Huey already? I got their full log with 2 1s and 49 KC. No, I haven't tried. I've done a little bit of Huey, but I haven't got green log there yet. I'll definitely be doing Huey at some point in the future. We just finished green logging Doom, so that's one of the grinds that I do want to go back to and green log Huey so that we can get the keys. Collaborates together? Nah, I'm good, Mike. I appreciate it. Solo is chill with 10-minute runs. Yeah, I'll probably do solo for a little while and then try some duos or trios with some friends after. I gotta look into that after. Okay, I was trying to ban a couple of different words from my kick chat, so I got that all set up finally. So you make me clench my butt cheek sometimes with how low your HP gets. That's hilarious. Yeah, I risk it sometimes too much for sure. Let's turn off auto fire. Our crystal key is the best moneymaker? So they're not the best moneymaker, but someone was asking for moneymakers that have no requirements for PVM. So apparently making crystal keys from the broken halves, just buying them off the GE and then putting them together, is 5 mil per hour. I don't know how accurate that is because the prices on the GE might be skewed a bit, but it was on the wiki page, so apparently that's a method. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I was just reading off the money makers on wiki. Yeah, there's a lot of really niche money makers out there. Like cleaning grimy irit leaves apparently was like 2 mil per hour. Super random. Good luck on the hunts. Hey, thank you, Jean Sorel. Appreciate you. Can I explain this next round? I'm trying to learn Araxxor. Yeah, for sure. So Araxxor has 3 different special attacks. Depending on what egg spawns first in the corner here, it's going to change the different special attack. So if you see the ranger spawn first, then he's going to do the spit attack where he spits in a single line. You just got to make sure you dodge out of it by clicking to the side when he spits at you. When the, what's it called, explosion egg spawns first, so the orange one, then he's going to spit at you and leave a pool behind you, so you just have to walk around until it goes away. And then when the mirror back spawns first, then he's just going to spit poison like randomly in an area. But yeah, I can kind of go a little bit more in depth on the mechanics once we loot here. So yeah, I like to step on this tile. He's always going to spawn in the center of the room. I like to do Elder Maul to lower his defenses. So right here we see we got a green egg, so he's going to be doing the spitting attack. We missed our Elder Maul, so we'll hit it again. So the range minion's going to spawn first. The range minion, you want to protect range from it on the enrage phase, as it does deal quite a bit of damage. But for now, you can just leave it alone. So his spitting attack is going to come here. When he starts looking into the direction that you're closest in, he's going to spit. You just want to step to the side so you don't get hit by it, as it does deal damage within the area. So you always have to sidestep it. This mirror back, if you attack Araxxor, it's going to deal damage back to you. So you want to attack it with something that leaves a tile between the two of you. If you attack one of these mirror backs, these silver eggs, oh, so we're going to get hit by that. Whoops. If you attack one of the mirror backs and you're right next to them, it's going to reflect the damage back to you. So that's why we're using a Noxious Halley. And then if you control click the mirror back, then it's always going to give you that 1 additional tile range. So you can either use a crossbow to kill the mirror back or a Halley to kill it without getting the damage dealt back to you. For enrage phase, he's just going to start stabbing at your location. You always want to sidestep before the stab lands. And another mechanic is if you stand underneath it, it's going to stab itself and deal a little bit of damage to itself. But when you're first learning, you can just kind of move around the boss and keep rotating. So yeah, it might be a little confusing, but you just gotta practice it a couple of times to get it down. So here we have the mirror back spawning first. So the mirror back, you'll see here when we equip the Noxious Halley and you control click, you'll start walking towards him instead of running. And the reason why we're control clicking is because you always want to have that additional 1 tile range so that you're not next to the mirror back to take damage. If you don't have a Noxious Halley, you can use a crossbow and just crossbow it down. And then that's the other special attack. He just kind of spits poison in the direction that you're in. You can just sidestep and it should be fine. It's exploding Araxxor. You want to just kind of drag it towards the boss and then run away. It's going to deal damage to the boss. 80 is the max damage. And yeah, it's essentially it for this fight. It's not really too much else. In rage phase, you put on protect from range to protect from the ranger that spawns. Step under the boss that it damages itself. Try not to stand where he's stabbing. And that's it. Do I play RS3 as well? No, I don't. Love and hate this boss. 1380 KC. 4 completed and Nox. Halley. 0 fangs. 1 pet. Damn. That's unfortunate, man. At least you got the pet out of the way. This content is making me soggy. Oh yeah. Getting the Calvins nice and moist, or what are you talking about? Much appreciated. Yeah, no worries, brother. You do have an Oxalia, okay, nice. Any Nid pet yet? Nah, we don't. I'm coming close to that KC as well. We got our jar at 1943 kill counts, and we're at 2351 with over 400 destroys now. So yeah, we're getting close to hitting the rate. Technically not dry yet. Sell bank by Tebow season? Yeah, let's go, man. What's going to be your first grind with the Tebow? Got jar at 1 KC. Yo, that's huge. Second rarest item here, so it's good getting that out of the way. Zulrah TOA Cox. Nice. And Doom. Nice. Yeah, Doom is just so much money right now. We just bought our Tebow recently, but I haven't really used it too much. We went to Doom for like a couple of trips, and then we ended up green logging. We just needed the pet. I've done a little bit of must spell with it, but yeah, I gotta try Zulrah with Tebow. I haven't tried Zulrah Tebow yet. We gotta kill this mirror back. Bought a shadow 2 weeks ago, used it 4 times. Yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. You buy an upgrade and then you just use it once or twice and then never again. Oh damn, Double Shine got a little shout out. That's sick. Oh Okay, I kind of want to go watch that, to be honest. You guys want to watch this together? Righteous 8, thank you for following the live, man. T-Bow Araxxor is nasty, not as fast as Scythe, but way more chill. I've never tried T-Bow Araxxor, that sounds interesting. Iron Man Series 1, probably next year, mid next year. Me and Wavy are thinking of doing a group hardcore. Okay, I'll pull up the stream and see if we can get it. Let's see, is it on YouTube? It is on YouTube. Okay, this will be the last loot, and then we're gonna go watch the stream. Find something AFK to do quick. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get this up on the stream. YouTube. Are you guys able to hear that audio? I don't think you can you? Filter, properties.
Same way was back in Leagues 2 when we first got like the combat styles announced, and seeing how far we've come since then is just so crazy to me. Like over 100 nodes, like that's just it's hard to even look at because it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger when we were revealing it. Like it was just so ridiculous.
It was really fun seeing all the people, like every time the sort of like collection of
no, we can't connect.
Like, there's more, and it was like that on repeat for like 2 hours while you guys were solving it, which was really fun to watch. Bo, for someone as deep in the leagues high as you are, how are you doing?
I'm overwhelmed, man, and I think that's you know, kind of obvious, and that's where a lot of people are right now, because you know, something with this kind of skill tree is just not something Old School Runescape has ever seen. I played WoW for a very long time, so I'm familiar with skill trees, but not to this extent. I'm not really a PoE player, and there's just so much, like, in a league typically you know your direction, you know what I mean, you figure things out pretty quickly, you know what you're going to do with combat, you know how strong you're going to be. There's so many question marks in this league. People don't really know what the end's going to look like, and I think that's what makes leagues exciting. When there's not like the meta solved, it makes it very exciting. There's going to be a lot of different routes this time. There's going to be a lot of different, you know, builds. And then don't get me started on the relics. Every single time you guys release something new, I change my strategy, change my route. It's frustrating. So I'm frustrated. I'm excited, but I'm frustrated.
Good. That honestly, that's the best way I like seeing you. When we do this pre-reveal season, it's like every day should make you be like, is my path right? I'm not quite sure. Maybe that'll happen today as well. Who knows? Husky, as someone who's been working on the leagues, how are you feeling about it all?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think there's a lot of options in this league, way more than before. I'm sure we'll talk about a lot of this later on, but I think the relics have gone down super well. There was a lot of people saying, even when the tier 1s announced, that like, yeah, they're catering for different play styles and players, and they're like kind of different strengths, but it's also a really hard choice. And then, I mean, God forbid what Reloaded is up against, because I feel like a lot of the tiers feel like overloaded as far as like, you know, really wanting to pick out like all of the tier 5s, like Transmutation and Butler's Spell both look good. And then people are like, oh, do I reload to pick up like Forager as a solve, or like Endless Harvest if I missed it? And there's so many things that I think people want to reload. So
did I hear you say reloaded and overloaded in the same sentence?
I did say that, but I meant it like, you know, reloaded. You know? Like there's a lot of things you might want to reload into.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Well, we've got some amazing stuff lined up for you today. Before we slip out any more spoilers potentially, we do have a jam-packed, pun intended, live stream for you today, covering all the major points of the Demonic Pact leagues. But before we jump into that, as always, let's go through the announcements. So,
Good morning, brother. What's going on, Dick?
League 6 Demonic Pact launches
Good to see you, man.
April 15th. Get yourself prepared for all the latest information in our jam-packed news post. !Pact. The Demonic Pacts have been unveiled. Find out how to harness the power. Yama has.
We're just watching the live leagues reveals.
!Wiki. Needing a helping hand, planning which pacts you're taking. We've worked with the fantastic OSRS Wiki to bring you an interactive version of the system to try out just before we go live, which is, they've done a fantastic job on it, honestly. !Brazil. You might have seen, we launched 4 new Brazilian game worlds today, which is pretty dope, and more coming with leagues. So, you know, you can get improved ping for many South American players, which equal quicker prayer flicks and faster gears, so check that out there. It's a really nice blog, actually, and it's technically loaded, so if you like that kind of stuff, it should be right up your alley. And finally, !Mobile. Mobile character switcher is here. So chop and change between whichever character you've linked to your Jagex account, all from your mobile screen. It's been a packed week, honestly, even outside of leagues. There's stuff popping off. So it's pretty good. But with all that out of the way, I think we should just jump into the rest of the stream. And I think it's apt we start off with the current roster of relics. To just take a look. Which was some of the first things I think we revealed out of this league outside of like full general information. And it's always one of the most hotly debated conversations amongst all leagues players. So I think we should just go through all the tiers, find out what our guests are picking, what they don't like, what they do like, synergies and everything. So first up, let's take a look at the tier 1 relics and take a look at Endless Harvest, which for those of you who don't know, I'll just do a quick run through. This is great. You just endlessly gather from fishing spots, trees, and mining rocks, even if they deplete, which is kind of cracked, honestly. And those resources are multiplied by 2, and you get a little bit of extra XP for doing that, which is great. And you can send them to the bank if you want. There's a little toggleable option on there. So, what's people's thoughts about Endless Harvest?
You know, I'm going to jump in on this one. I think I have to take this one. First off, let me say the tier 1s. suck. And I only say that because this is like the hardest I've ever like had to choose between, you know, three relics. Like the tier is so close that everything can play, so it sucks. So thank you for making it difficult. But this is like, one, it's an insane relic. It's very good with how strong it is, but it's also like the lifestyle relic, right? Like I think I learned recently that the average RuneScaper is 33 years old. We have responsibilities, you know what I mean? And this is the I have responsibilities relic. So if you want to, you know, cook dinner, take a shower, go to work, go to sleep, whatever you want to do, you got 30 minutes of AFK time on 3 different skills that, you know, leads into other skills as well if you choose later relics. It's an amazing relic. So this is my pick.
Yeah, Endless Harvest is broken.
I think the caveat to that players will point out as well is those 3 skills are already pretty AFK or have good AFK methods. Like, you can still star mine, you can still, like, if that's a thing, it's not going to be as fast. I think the thing that's super underrated of Endless Harvest is just how much it competes on the XP per hour front, though. Like, in all honesty, in hindsight, this doesn't need the 2x multiplier of XP to be as good and as picked as it is. But it's just cracked, and obviously we've kept it in because it's good to make the tier 1 strong and to feel that impact immediately.
One of the things I love is the fact that, like, you know, a lot of people, they do get overwhelmed with like how many different tasks there are, right? Like that first hour. So you can just pick this relic, like go hit an iron rock, and you get 30 minutes to go read, go plan, do whatever you need. Like, you can take
Watch
as
what
much
other
time
people
as you
do.
want.
Yeah, exactly. I think the chat said the best. It's like the dad relic. You know, it's the perfect dad relic, and as a dad, it is right up there. So yeah, I'm right with you. All right, let's check out Barbarian Gathering then. This, just become a barbarian everywhere. Punch trees, punch rocks, grab fish with your bare hands, and live your full barbarian life. You know, it's a great relic. I think a lot of people that just want good vibes, running around punching trees, which I'm really excited to see 2,000 players. Hopefully, at least half of them running around punching trees through Baltimore, which is going to be great. And you get a bit of strength and agility XP while you're at it, which is lovely. So, what's people's thoughts on this?
Can I jump in? Just because I think I've been a Barb stan since day one, and I'm gonna die on that hill, even though, in the back of my mind, Abundance is there, just like poking me, just saying like, hey. However, Barbarian Gathering. I mean, what's more fun than cutting trees? I mean, punching them first of all. But then, like, when you get bored of that, you go, you know, punch some fishing spots, and then you go punch some rocks. So you know, it's just generally, I think this is the fun relic of the 3, and I can't wait to see people because the animation is really good as well. And like, being serious about it for a minute, you know, you're not going to feel bad when other people are out there doing combat, and you're getting passive combat and agility XP whilst doing your skilling. So I think it has like a little bit of everything, and the knapsack is a nice bonus. I'm glad that was thrown in there because you see all these endless harvesters sat there for half an hour and you have to go bank every 5 minutes. That just feels bad. So that's a really nice addition as well. I really like this relic personally.
Yeah, it's also a relic that just plays extremely well if you have certain zones, right? Like Zaya, you get redwoods, and the experience is like so far past anything else that you can get if you have redwoods and barb because of the success rate. If you have Asgarnia and you have Amethyst, unreal mining experience. So those 2 zones specifically, you should consider this. And then also, if you're an active player and you're going to like point cap, if you go 200 mil in, say, woodcutting with redwoods, and then you go 50 mil mining and 50 mil fishing, that's what, 30 million agility and strength experience that you don't have to go train yourself, and you haven't even stepped foot on a rooftop course. Like, it can be kind of unreal.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of pros to this as well. Even just on the day one, I can see these people who, like, people want to AFK. They might start the league and I'm going to finish work and I'll get to this in the evening. And do you AFK the gem crab? You're just going to punch the gem crab? Or are you going to do your skilling and take advantage of your tier 1? And Barbarian Gathering kind of just says, do your gathering. We're going to give you, like, a ton of strength XP just to start you off and get you down that route. Obviously, better if you're picking melee focus builds early. And I also just think the fantasy...
What's going on, man? Thank you.
All the Echo Tools cave lastly, being alive with this, where it's almost always better, I believe, to just go to the
Okay, I think I'm going to end the stream here and just continue watching the...
You go to use, right? That's just always an actually better...
Let me use this quick. I'm going to continue watching the stream for the reveals and then just start to kind of theory craft for leagues coming up. Yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your work day or the rest of your day in general, whatever you guys are up to. Good luck on the RNG today. I love you guys. Peace.